Hello! Happy Wednesday. How are we doing, folks? Sphere with that fuss. Congratulations. We got Sphere, we got Vol, we got Drilly, we got Joe. How we doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? Why shouldn't you buy pants from Ukraine? Because Chernobyl fallout. Chernobyl fallout, fuck's sake. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm glad I got that the second time. Congrats on the 5 stream streak. A wee bit better. I see what you did there. It's not my best. It's not my best. I really struggled with coming up with a stream time for this game. Screw you and your daddy schlock legs. I knew you were gonna like that one. I knew you were gonna like that one. Okay. Broken Sword. Stream 2. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. How's our day been? You had a good one? Is it gonna just continue?
Shalom!
Shalom, Bongi! Shalom! How you doing, man? What's going on with this side of my hair? I don't know what my hair is. I hate it. I hate it. Alright, let's go. Let's go. You good? This is good. This is very good. Fuck, what was I doing then? I think we had a new place to... Oh no, do we want to speak to... Let's speak to her. Shalom!
What do you think I should do next?
I think you should look for clues at the hotel.
The
I guess
hotel. Okay. Is that it? I can't remember what I was doing yesterday. Oh, yeah, what's this stuff? Yeah, we can do stuff with this. Been a good day so far. First one weirdo hangout, then the other. Sounds like a weird day. How was the movie? It was okay. It was okay. I still think the original was better. I don't know how much I should say, but yeah, it was okay. We went to see for anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, we went to see the Speak No Evil film. It was okay.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
Thomas, where did I get that from?
Are you sure you've never heard of Thomas
Oh
Merlin?
yes, I remember. I remember. All right, what's this? This is a match.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I think that's somewhere
Is
else
there
we can
anything
go.
written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
You do that, buddy.
Maybe not.
Ah, okay.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Okay, nobody wants to shake my hands in this.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go back to the Hotel Ubu, I guess. Whatever those two thugs are after must be important.
I'm always doing weird things to stuff. What do you mean? What are you saying? Who the fuck stacks vinyl like that? What the hell is that? Alright, I think we have a new location to go to? No. Okay. Well, she said that I should be doing stuff at the hotel, so I guess we'll go there. Not entirely sure what I need to be doing there. Sounds like I've made the right choice to wait for that movie and watch it at home then. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, as speculated, James McAvoy is pretty much just carries the film. Yeah, it's I don't really want to like spoil the either film, but yeah, it's, you know, I gave it a 3 out of 5. To be fair, I gave the original a 3 out of 5, but like, I don't know.
The lobby was quiet, almost deserted.
Might need to reevaluate that. Oh, doesn't want to look out there. I'm just saying, I wouldn't leave you alone in my house without supervision. Do I give that vibe? Do I give that vibe? Spoiler alert, the movie ends. Oh man. How could you? How could you? I didn't want to say anything, Julie. I didn't want to say. I can't remember what we do out here. There doesn't appear to be anything that I can interact with at the moment. Except for the alley. So I guess we head back. I wonder if we can go back into the hotel room, or if there's even any need to do that. Snow, how's it going? What's good? I wouldn't leave Polly alone either. Motherfucker will sneak up on you and scare you. I scare people by just existing. Maybe there's a development with this guy. Let's talk to him. What's this coffee like? What's this coffee saying?
Hello again.
It's not bad.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does, for Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't.
I'm an uncultured American.
Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay, he doesn't recognize it. Will you shake my hand?
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's speak to Lady Piedmont. See what she said.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Look at this for me. Spriggs ain't bad at sneaking up on you. He's pretty sneaky. He's pretty sneaky.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces.
Okay. What about the match?
I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
Yes, let's do that.
I have to go, ma'am.
Who would I ask to find that out? I suppose we could go to the police station if need be. Should I give him the keys back?
What now, monsieur?
Oh.
I've just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not see any signs of a gorilla.
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who looked like a gorilla. It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it. The scrawny one has a gun.
I suggest you contact the police.
Can't you do anything about them?
What goes on in the streets of Paris is hardly my responsibility.
Okay. Oh no, we can still talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Aren't you concerned that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur? Did they steal anything from you?
No.
No. They didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either.
Okay.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
It's mine
That's
now,
right.
Buster.
Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can live with that.
Okay.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Oh. Should I give...
Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist.
Oh, that's normal.
If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not especialement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Okay, that's a bit weird, but fine.
Hey, shake my hand.
I have already explained why I would rather not.
Nobody wants to shake my hand.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Is it because I got ham fingers? There's nowhere else I can go here. Alright, well, let's go back into this hotel room. See if we can find out, am I allowed to just go in? I can't. I have to go in through here, don't I? Let me in.
The door was locked.
The door was locked. Well, I've got just the thing to remedy that. Ham finger. Alright. There shouldn't be anything in here, should there? Can we hide in the wardrobe?
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
I'm not entirely sure what that is. Anybody know what that is? Oh, good to see you. Shake his hand, you bastard.
The cabinet was empty, but it smelt of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Huh. They probably put it in there to keep the votes away. Roden, good to see ya. What's good? Just keep an eye out for a greedy green slimy blob. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is that a Ghostbusters reference? Can I look at that egg there?
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though.
Okay, what else is there that I can do in here then? What else is there for me to do? What's in the cabinet?
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Okay. What else is there then? Every bed should have curtains, to be honest. It does make it cozy.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
When we went on holiday in June, the bed that we slept in had the posters and the curtains, and it was nice. The mattress itself wasn't particularly comfortable, but yeah, it was cozy. Alright, is there actually anything going on with this?
It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen Plantar carrying just before he died.
There isn't anything else in here, is there?
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants.
Could I take the pants?
The pants matched the jacket which the killer had lost in Paris.
Do I have anything in my inventory that I could use? I don't know whether to get like a hint or if there's anything actually left to do here. I don't think there's... Can I leave it? I can't leave it in there. Is there anything else in here? No.
The interior of the closet was large enough for me to climb right in.
Did I hide in this yesterday? I don't recall hiding in it. There's nothing else to do in here. No, I'm pretty sure I did hide in it. I don't think we can go into this door.
The door was locked.
Oh yeah, I did see the Soul Reaver announcement. I've not played the games. I still am not sure whether they're for me or not. Yeah, I think I need to do some research. They never appealed to me as like back in the day, but I don't know. I'm sure they're good games. People seem to like them, but yeah, no, it's never crossed my radar. Daffers, good to see you, man. What's good? Instead of 4 poster bed, it should be 4 poops to bed. I don't want to poop. I don't want any poop in my bed.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Black.
Is there something that I need to be caught with to get these guys?
Okay, let him go.
Is it whatever's in that that safe? I don't know. No, I don't know. Let's go to the police station and see if we can inquire about this nightclub. This time to try it out really with all this new hype. I mean, if I do decide that it's gonna be something that I want to check out, I'll probably just get the remaster, because I won't have any nostalgia for it. So I would just play it depending on whether it is the best way to play it. Let's go to the police. I do think they probably need to like calm down with the amount of fucking remasters though. So many. So many.
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you, Sergeant?
I don't think it did. I don't think it did.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you, Sergeant?
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip. Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
Slough. Okay. Interesting.
No.
Let's talk
Is
to him.
Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Monsieur. Wait, it's the second and third game?
He insists on talking to you again.
Why is there no remaster of the first game?
Thank you, Moo.
I didn't realize there was a 4th and 5th. I didn't realize it was the 2nd and 3rd. This is how much I know.
What now, monsieur?
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, monsieur, nothing.
It's
Okay.
another one of the assumed names used by the killer.
Ah, the famous killer clown case.
Yeah. You might have forgotten all about it, but I still aim to find that guy.
Hmm.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur. I suggest you ask Sergeant Moo about that. God only knows why, but he collects matchbooks. He claims it is a hobby.
He stood right there. Well, he said it's Slough or Taiwan or I can't remember what the 3rd location was. Alright.
So long, Inspector.
Well, I was hoping that was gonna yield some kind of result, but me no. Can I use the phones here? Yes, I can. Let's use the phones. Can I speak to Todrick about anything?
No point in phoning that guy again.
No? Okay.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. That's okay. Oh, Cleveland Steamer is a fun one. Another fun one is an Alaskan pipeline. Fuck. What else is there to ask? Where else is there to go? Let's have a look here. This is the only other place I haven't been to. A Colorado campfire. That one's new to me.
What do you want now?
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
No, nothing.
What about the matchbook?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
No.
I was getting Blood Omen is 2D top-down isometric, so I didn't really need a remaster as much as the next 2 games. Okay. Okay. I'll do a bit of research, see if it is. It's something I've always been like, I don't know. So I haven't played it.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Right, so was there any... No, there wasn't anybody up there. Let's go inside here and see if we can speak to this geezer.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Does the name Merlin or Gruber Electronics mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Oh.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
I can't say I do, monsieur.
Then fuck you.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
Alright. There's obviously something I need to do with the hotel. That's the only thing that there's sort of like unfinished business at, but I don't really know how to go about it. Let's talk to these guys.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Don't you think you have some explaining to do?
Huh?
I'm an American citizen and a bona fide visitor to your country.
What the...
You can't touch me up in the street and expect to get away with it.
Get lost, creep.
Oh, can't even talk to him now. What about Guido?
Hey, Shorty,
Ah,
do you know a guy called Merlin?
No,
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
it is just a matchbook. Why should I recognize?
Okay. The order's a bit confusing. Goes Blood Omen 1, Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 2, Blood Omen 2, and finally Defiance. Yeah, that sounds a little bit hard to follow. Okay. These guys don't have anything. Is it that I have to... let's speak to you again.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Keys.
Do you want this key?
No, thank you, darling.
Oh.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
There's nothing else I can do. Oh, wait.
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am. I have to go.
Ah. Blood Omen is Cain, and Soul Reaver is Raziel. I hope I said that right. They're on sale on... I actually have them on Steam. I imagine GOG is probably the better version, but I do have them. I just haven't played them because like I said, I don't know about them yet. What is there to do about the register?
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
Okay.
It was the register of guests.
I can't even, like...
What now, monsieur?
There's nothing new going on here.
Would it make a difference if I told you the guy in the photo was a murderer?
We are accustomed to catering for celebrities, monsieur. Movie stars, politicians, royalty, sporting personalities, they all stay here.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Gibbon, good to see you, man. What's good? Feel like that about my actual life? You don't know about it yet? You on the fence? Not sure what to do? Well, why don't you do what I'm gonna do? And seek some game help. The story so far. Having determined how the murderous clown escaped through the sewers, George teamed up with the local photojournalist Nico Collard and discovered that the killer was using the name Khan and that he was staying at the Hotel Ubu. Looking for clues and the stolen briefcase, George found a way to search Khan's hotel room and was nearly caught when the killer returned to change his clothes. Okay, hints. Oh wait, resume? Oh, no? Alright, so I can get a hint. Oh, nothing new going on here. I feel that. Left something there in the hotel, but the clerk won't give it to me. Yes. He might respond to another earful. Oh, I've got to wait 5 minutes. Okay. Another earful. Right. There must be something that we can talk about.
What now, monsieur?
Why did I look for other states on Urban Dictionary? Is there some other dirty shit going on? If you like Metroid... See, this is the thing. Metroidvania is probably one of my lesser explored genres. I think my knowledge of the genre doesn't really stretch beyond Hollow Knight. That's about all I've dabbled in. Maybe one day I'll play more of them. I do like Devil May Cry though. I'm not good at it, but I do like it. So how do I give him an earful then?
What do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
What do you make of this tissue?
You have shown me that already, monsieur.
I need to give him an
Are you sure
earful.
you don't want the key back?
No, you keep it until you finish playing detectives.
Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Non, monsieur.
So what do I do?
Thanks for your help.
I think I must need to like create a distraction, but when it says an earful, what does it mean?
The clerk wore a disdainful expression, like he'd been born with it. Hello again. Have you any idea what this tool might be used for?
I cannot guess.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
I sense sarcasm in your tone.
Tell me again about Alamut.
It is the home of the old man of the mountains.
Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
He doesn't. Okay. Ooh,
Thanks for your
can
help.
we prank
Bye.
call him from the phone booth? I don't know what the hotel number is though. No, I've not got anything here. We're gonna get the results of a sample that cost 25,000 euros to determine, and it may be relevant to my master thesis. Well, I hope the results are everything you hope for. Didn't know how to finish that sentence. Alan Wake 2 Lake House DLC soon. What is that one about? What is that DLC about? I heard mixed things about the other DLC. Blackboy, welcome in. I mixed up Pizza Hut app and Grindr. There's a 10-inch vegetarian with extra cheese on the way over, and I'm not sure what to expect. It's the cheese that I would be concerned about. I don't know what to do then. What can I do with this statue? Even George doesn't know.
The figure of a sexless youth was frozen in mid-skip with a silly grin on its stone lips.
There's nothing in the hotel room. There's nothing outside. I can't talk to these...
37 months with Polly and it's been a roller coaster of retro and horror games and I'm still here. Wow. It's been a good time so far.
I'm still here. Thank you so much, Owen. 47 months. Very cool. Merci, merci. Oh, I'm lost. I need a hint. Oh, look at that, just in time. Might respond to another earful. I don't know what that means. I've said everything I can. Show the ID to Lady Pierre. I already did that, bruh. I already did that.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello,
Would you like to keep Merlin's pass as a memento?
No, darling. My broken heart is reminder enough.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of.
There we go.
Follow me, George!
What was that?
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure,
Excuse
Lady
me?
Piermont.
One moment, please.
Right. That was not... That's swagger.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
What is this?
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Alright, let's...
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
LOL!
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Okay, now we can go there. Let's do it. Let's do it. My local pizzeria is called Food Mix. They literally sell pizza, burger, nuggets, kebabs, rolls, everything. That is a veritable food mix. Is it good? My uncle ate a pizza with an Austrian blood sausage, potatoes, and a horseradish on it and said it was incredibly tasty. That is a very weird mixture of things to put on a pizza. I don't love that. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Big R with the goddamn raid. What it do, folks?
Is this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's see.
I can explain everything. Well, almost.
I can't pause this.
Too late.
I can't pause
You're
this.
on your way to feed the fishes.
I'm
That's
allergic
not
to
good.
fish. I break out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
How we doing, guys? What were you guys playing today? Alien Isolation. How far are you into it now? Who we got? Sylvie, welcome in. Mana Break, welcome in. Oh, I died. Oh, that's good. Okay. Not sure. Oh, okay. I kind of know what I should have done there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Kronov, welcome in. I hope I said that right. I was supposed to complete it today, but Alien made sure I didn't. You're not gonna have like 20 minutes left of the game in the next stream, are you? Because I hate it when that happens. One face hugger ruined my whole... They're an instant kill, aren't they? If I recall. I'm pretty sure they are. But yeah, welcome in, folks. We're playing Broken Sword. It is a classic point-and-click game, if you don't know it. It's great. It's great. We're still fairly early on into the game. Very good. This is the Reforged edition, so it looks mighty fine. It's a good one. It's a good one. I played it a few years ago and had a great time. Except when I died. Same one got me 6 times. I wanted to throw my key. You should have thrown your keyboard at the facehugger. Alright. So do I actually have the scroll, the manuscript? Yes, I do. Okay, so we should maybe leave the other way. Funky Donkey Monkey, welcome in. What's good? For every follower, Polly will demonstrate how a Florida stinker works on... This is a new construct for me. What is a Florida stinger? I know what a I know what a Cleveland steamer is. I know what an Alaskan pipeline is. This one is new to me.
The door was locked.
The door isn't locked. The door isn't locked. I've got the key. Florida. Oh, here we go. All right. Story time. Story time. Oh. A Florida stinker is a blunt that's been farted on. What the fuck? Why is there not like an example of this? Like in a sentence? What the fuck? What the fuck? Who's doing that? It's Florida, so it kind of makes sense. But... my god. Don't smoke, kids, especially if
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped.
if someone's farted on your blunt, yeah, that is a nightmare blunt rotation right there. Can I just chuck this into the back alley? No, I can't. Can I just chuck it into a bin? Ah, there we go.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
There you go. That ought to do it. Why did they kill me? I'm just an unsuspecting American. Wouldn't it be great if there was an actress in Alien called Faye Zuga? Shouldn't share your drugs. Do them at home, alone, where you can stay out of society's way while it happens without you. Preferably without farts as well.
Okay, let him go.
Should really get that sword fixed. You'd afford after almost 30 years, it would be fixed. This game came out in 96, right? Or am I mistaken? Looks like it came out in 96. Look at that. Why is there nothing on this sign here? Alright. So I guess we can take... Oh no, we gotta pick up the manuscript now. A British man playing an American in France. Mr. Worldwide here. Just to add a little...
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Just to add a little spice into the mix, it's a British-Canadian playing an American in France.
You're just not going to believe what I found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Yes. It's the clown's budgie smugglers.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the U.
World War II in a nutshell.
Is this what he took from Plantar?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah, maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Where am I looking?
Have you ever heard
Oh
of
yeah.
the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes de Payen, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition.
Why are those
Thousands
people
of
burning
Templars
so
were set
short?
to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Doesn't look too
But
happy about
the
it.
treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, Josh. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Okay, let's talk about this further. Let's talk about why the fuck those vials are leaning against the sofa.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Like a
What do you
historian?
suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh.
That rings a bell.
Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Kroon Museum. I'll give you the address.
Okay, are we gonna discuss every aspect of this? I think we are. Nobino.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the Wicked Queen in Snow White.
Not that
She was the one who
hideous.
said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
It didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. There's a woman looking at her reflection, but the reflection...
Oh, we've already discussed that.
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in
Ave
Latin.
Maria. Oh, that one there.
Disciplinum mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you...
Why
will
do you
see
know
light.
that, George?
You speak Latin. Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Okay.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Okay.
There's a guy between...
Right, that's everything there that we've observed. Not sure what to take away from it yet. There was another point of discussion there.
Let's take another...
No, I don't want to take another look. I've seen enough. I've seen enough of the AI upscaled fucking manuscript. Right. So. What is the haps now? I suppose we can go to the museum and inquire.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
Alright, smile you later, shitlord. I got an achievement. Track down an assassin and uncover a medieval mystery. Cool. Right. Let's go to the museum. I can't remember what Lobino looked like. Musée Kroon. What does it look like in the OG? Looks mighty fine. Is that... Oh. Let's look at these bushes.
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
You don't want to jump in the bushes?
Access to the side and rear of the museum building was blocked by a dense clump of bushes.
Alright. What about the window? What's in the window?
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, No, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Okay. I mean, there's also a door that's open there.
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine.
Okay, let's go inside. What's there to talk about here, or look at rather?
The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Why are you going to maul a statue? That's a bit weird.
It was a statue from ancient Egypt. Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty.
Why does this Sphinx look like P. Diddy? Did it always? I was never even there. Oh, should I be doing that? Should you be doing that?
The
Oh,
rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
okay. Display case.
I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked.
Okay, there's nothing in there. Do you want to have a look at what's inside? Oh, he just like
The case
closed the
contained
window.
some fragments of pottery. They looked to me
Pottery?
like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Age Paléolithique.
Pronounced that very well for an American. What about this one?
The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin on the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose. I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement.
Tapestry.
It was a tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day. Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian.
Oh, it's the tripod that we saw from the tapestry.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland! Was it? This tripod was found in Ireland.
Why did he exclaim that?
Your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Ireland!
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
Okay. What about the totem pole?
Watch out! You will have that down on top of us.
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
I mean, it's all a bit of a mishmash going on here.
The attendant had an air of self-importance and a kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink.
Let's
Pardon me.
totem.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Not today. That doesn't help me. Let's inquire about the tripod.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the
He was
most
hung like a
famous
horse.
escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Okay.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no. That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
That is pretty sophisticated. Let's ask about that alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
Okay.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John.
I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Well, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on. Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No.
John D's nuts.
I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Alright, where is this Monsieur Lobineau?
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage.
Why are we asking him
from the
this?
reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They are unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Okay.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know?
Philip le Bellend.
Fourth, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
Sound like a bunch of
15,000 years
stoners.
ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
Why was there a slight pause when he said pots? Alright, fine, I'll go to bed. Smell you later, Vault. See you in 20.
I thought
Have
the
a good.
inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Yeah, oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
Okay, man, we've got a lot to say about these pots. I too am going to vanish in the mists of time, and those mists are approximately 20 minutes deep. You're going to go smoke some of that expensive Paris pot?
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
Oui, oui.
No, monsieur.
Okay, that is all we have to speak about. I don't think any... Oh, let's try and shake his hand.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Thanks for your help.
Yep. Very helpful. Let's look at the statue of P. Diddy.
I was no desecrator of tombs. It was a stone carving from ancient Egypt.
Is it still Florida stinker if it's Paris pot? Good question. Let's for the sake of simplicity, let's go with yes. What the fuck are you doing, George?
Alone. That closet is over 3,000
That closet. That closet.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus. It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
I didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight I'm coming out of my sarcophagus. What about... Oh no, I've looked at that statue. What about this display case? I don't think I saw that one.
I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked.
Yes, of course they're locked. You need to look at them.
The case contained a collection of rocks. They
Rocks.
were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique.
Show me a museum without some sweet ancient pottery, and I'll show you a waste of £5.30 worth of admission. Morpheus drinking a 40 ounce in a death basket. Okay, is there anything for me to do here at the moment? I don't think I can go to a different location. I need to find this Lobino guy. Let's walk out.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
I'm pretty sure we do go to Ireland to check it out.
There was no obvious way into the building.
At my local museum, they've got an actual bog body on display. What's the name they've given it? Is it Boggy? Hey, they're paying me 14 an hour. It's a sweet gig. Oh, wait, airport? Can I go to Ireland already? I feel like I should consult, do we go to Ireland already? Is it time to go to Ireland? Let's speak to, what's her name? Nico.
Hi, Jules.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
I have heard of Loch Marn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
Are we going to encounter the goat today?
A popular gossip magazine? You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Lol.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch
Oh my god, look,
Marn.
it's me.
That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
He's
Oh,
a
I was
professor
scanned,
of
okay.
history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
But I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Peakram's Dam is important, why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
Where is Ireland exactly? Andy, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? The official name is I'm not gonna pronounce this. Gravbol Manden. But it's a meme to call him Pal. How come? I've seen a few bog bodies. I'm fascinated by them. I hope to end up a bog body. You got to be buried in a bog first, though. So, yeah, better get that in your will. Is it ever time to go to Ireland's? All right. I don't particularly like the English, but I went once. It was a good time. Chaos, good to see you. I need to remember to visit hardware store for some ISO alcohol. Regular cleaning of keyboard with soap and water did not cut it last time. Oh man, don't remind me. My keyboard and peripherals could probably do with a clean. You know, I always think Ireland is much more south than where it is. You reckon it's south? I mean, you might be mistaking it for the Isle of Wight. Okay, I guess. Hope you do well. This game looks like a romance game based on the art direction. So this is actually like a remaster of the original. It initially looked like this. This game was on the Game Boy Advance, actually, which I was interested to see. I'd rather bog body than burn and earn. Do it. Do it. Ireland's got good beer, whiskey, scenery, cranberries, shouting about zombies. Yeah, Ireland's alright in my books. That is France. It's called GBA because you're advancing through the game, boy.
What do you know about Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Peagram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of Ireland.
I'll bet he'd be interested in the manuscript.
Where is he?
Let's take another look at the
I don't need to look at the manuscript. We've already seen all of the... Oh wait, no, there's a tripod thing there. Let's talk about that.
That's the tripod in the Croon Museum.
Oh.
That's the tripod in the Croon Museum.
Okay, that's all there is to say about it. Cool. Right. I guess we're going to Ireland.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Keep me informed if you find anything new.
I will. I'm trying to think if there is anyone in this game that I haven't asked to shake my hand. Okay. Oh, I can't remember where else we go in this game. We go to Paris, we go to Ireland. Somewhere over here that we go to. Did we go to Turkey? It might be Turkey. I can't remember. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's go to Ireland. Yep, that looks appropriately Irish. Syria. That sounds probably more correct.
Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
Is Lochmarn anywhere near Dublin? I feel like George has a much more Chad stance here. Look at that. Look at that pose. It's a menu.
The menu was limited. It read, "No food today." I didn't care. I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
Let's go in the trap
It
door.
was a trap door in the sidewalk. I tugged at the trap door, but it was locked from the inside.
Boy.
The lad was doing his best to express his adolescent aggression. His effort was somewhat diminished by the fringe of milk on his lightly feathered upper lip.
What?
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Russo's the name. Murder's my game.
Are you a detective?
What?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Looks
Why?
like a school shooter.
Dad?
Fuck's sake.
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood.
He looked better in this
Suddenly,
one.
me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Okay.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
What does this Fitzgerald guy look like?
Big head, big ears, and face irons.
What?
You know, spectacles.
Spectacles.
He's blind as a bat without him.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Okay. Are you scared of clowns? Binoculars. We can't get away from smelly holes tonight. This channel is a smelly hole.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh. There's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Okay. You shake my hand?
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
Oh my god, that worked!
Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
That actually worked! Huh.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God. That doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
What film is
Who are you
that?
calling a kid? I'm 25.
You're 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming.
Why did it smell? Why did he spell worst? Well, oh, it could have been it. I don't know. Maybe.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
Clown with a chainsaw sounds more like Terrify. You're not wrong. That's actually what we're doing on Friday. Our local cinema is doing a double screening of Terrifier 1 and 2, so we're going to watch that.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Okay, that's all there is to talk about that. Has he seen this geezer?
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
You never seen him.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
That sounds awesome. Also, the third one just premiered. Oh, is it already out? I don't think it's coming out till sort of mid to late October over here. So we'll be watching that. Alright, I don't think there's anything here that we need to discuss. Actually, what about this?
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Okay, good talk. Hello, Patty. What's good?
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Let's go to the pube. Yep, looks like a pub. Is that Hank Hill? Is that Hank Hill sat at the bar? Doesn't look like in the Reforged. Now I'm actually here. I had 2 tidbits for you, Paul. 1, RE3 OG released on GOG. I did see that. 2, that game I mentioned yesterday, The Last Express, is actually in the GOG sale for 99p. Nice. Slap it on the play next, and I'll go to the link and maybe make a purchase. Pube Polly doesn't have pubes. It premiered at a horror festival, but I think it's released in most theaters in October, yes. Those should be it. Yeah, it's set at Christmas, isn't it?
I recognized the guy from McGuire's description. He was real twitchy.
Could have done with it being at Christmas, because I feel like I've been to the cinema like every week recently. I went to the cinema today. Who's this geezer then?
Mr. Fitzgerald?
What?
I need to speak with you urgently.
How do we know who he is?
What's the problem?
Oh, what's this?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets of a nurse. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Goddamn GOG sales taking my wallet for all it's worth in September. Yeah, they got their autumn sale on at the moment. There's a few things there that I wanna buy. I'm glad that I got the Suffering games on there before they got delisted.
Did you work at Professor Peagram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that damned hooligan, do you?
Why not?
His probation officer could tell you a tale or two.
Have you heard about the gem which Peagram found?
I heard a rumor, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Where can I find Professor Peagram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
But you worked at the... I don't know.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little uns fell off the wall, broke his head and died.
That's
we
nice.
didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Okay.
Check out this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No. Never heard of him.
Have you seen this man?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
You fooled the little kid.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Okay, good talk.
See you later.
Oh, I can talk to everybody. Oh my god, you should... Why is he called Fiddler? I get that he's playing a fiddle, but... why is he called Fiddler?
The guy with the fiddle seemed oblivious to everything except his playing.
Oh, let's...
Meanwhile, everyone else in the bar seemed oblivious to him.
Alright, well, let's talk to him. The diddler.
He wasn't...
P. Diddy. He doesn't want to talk. What about the regular?
The guy sat in the corner as if he was a permanent fixture.
Fiddler's a tiddle? Because he fiddles?
Hello there. My name's George Stovard.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Do you know where I can find Peagram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that. But he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Why has Peagram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bid. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticated. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Okay. Well, diddle me sideways. Sounds like the worst duo ever. P. Diddler and the Child Fiddler. Fuck's sake. I really dislike that fiddling type of violin playing. Not your cup of tea. It's a little, it's nice, but it's a little bit grating when you hear it constantly.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
Mm.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
I'm not. Diddy will be your diddler to diddle you sideways. I'm good.
Oh no. Thank the Lord for that.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Pegram thought otherwise, didn't he?
Ah, but it's not difficult to get them history boys excited, is it? Give them a bone to play with, and they're happy as puppies.
Hmm. Can I see your tripod?
Was it Pegram who dug up the tripod at the castle?
The same man, if he wasn't his twin brother. And can you guess what he did with the tripod?
He
I
sent
don't
it
want to
to
know.
a museum in Paris. I've seen it. Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmar.
Oh no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
How many fiddles could P. Diddle fiddle if P. Diddle could diddle fiddles? Who diddled the tripod?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope. I've never seen him before.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
Middle Eastern, okay.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Gruber Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Okay. Shake my hand?
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
I'd rather not. You see, I happened to notice that vibrating buzzer in your palm.
Okay.
Goodbye for now.
Right, let's save, because I've not saved this stream. Sava de Gama. Jolly good. Right, I'm gonna grab a drink, folks. BRB. Johnson & Johnson aren't too happy that Diddy's order won't be placed next month. I'll bet. I'll bet. God damn it. Alright. BRB. In a bizzle. Imagine not saving after beating a boss. Seepwood. What's this? There's nothing up here.
No.
That scared the shit out of me. I forgot that was a thing. Oh, fucking hell. I'm horny. Horny, horny, horny. One cup, one poly.
Here we see the elusive streamer, lost in his own world, a world of clanging metal, but he found his way with the wise counsel of his viewers.
Well, I mean, I did it myself. I found it out eventually. What are you talking about zero intuition? Get out of here. Bean is, yeah, don't go down there, Bean. Don't go down there. You're getting a bit too big to go down there, baby. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh. I think Bean stepped on the, Bean stepped on the foot pedal. Oh, fuck. There's my forehead. Oh, what the fuck did he do? What the fuck did you do, Bean? What the hell did you do, Bean? What the hell has gone on? Oh, I zoomed. He zoomed me in. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what happened. He fucking zoomed me in. He stepped on the, but I cottoned on. Oh. Alright, let's continue. Who's this regular then?
Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Okay. There's a lot more talking in this game than I remember.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
CD, good to see you. I bet this guy has a horse answer. Reminds me, I saw the film The Banshees of Inisherin last week. Really good film, but very, very Irish. I liked it.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? For that gem is the talk of every town from Lochmahon to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me. The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
The talking gets eroded away in the brain's void.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve.
Incontinent?
I dug more holes than the rest of them put together.
That's a big bottle of vodka. I'm a thirsty boy. I'm a thirsty alcoholic, apparently.
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Can you tell me anything?
Oh, I don't know much about... You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Yes. I love that movie. If it wasn't for the background of the Civil War, you could almost imagine transporting the characters to a present-day village. Yes. Yeah, the Civil War kind of was just there. It didn't play a major role. I guess it just sort of had background to it. But no, I love that film. It was good. I wonder if the island's still like that.
That's right. Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels, and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
Okay. Do I have to buy him a beer?
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again.
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Okay, that was... Okay.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
Don't be fooled. This is the face of a psychopathic killer.
No. Well, there's one in the eye for me and my men.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
Okay, good talk, good talk.
Bye for now.
We gotta speak to everyone. Oh, beer pump? Remind me of an Irish friend on you way back when the Corrs were in the charts and cashing in on the whole Irish people play live music at bars cultural heritage. Her only opinion on that band was if you were enjoying a drink and some people started playing that shite, you'd leave.
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever.
Can I operate it myself? I could fucking murder a Guinness.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses.
Oh.
A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Okay, that's a wise decision. Let's speak to the landlord.
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well,
My
I was
xenophobia?
trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
Yeah, why not?
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could. If you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the undertaker comes to collect him.
Oh. Okay. Add a tail lead to the play next. Totally forgot it's somewhat real time, and the characters were apparently AI, so it was an interesting game for the time. When did it come out? Stop fingering that barman's equipment, Polly. I've got wandering hands.
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald very well?
I know him enough not to sell him more than 2 pints. He's like a kid when he gets a few beers inside him.
I'm not surprised. He's on medication for his nerves.
There's nothing wrong with his nerves. He's just screwy.
Okay.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Yes.
In a manner of speaking, I am.
Right, me boyo.
97
quid he owes me, pay off.
That's Pegram's business, not mine.
Ah, but he's done a bunk, hasn't he? Scampered.
I know. That's why I'm here, to look for him.
And what about the money he owes me?
When I find him, I'll remind him about it. Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
He couldn't have had breakfast this morning. Not unless he had it afore he went to bed.
What the hell are you talking about, Doyle?
The history fella. I seen him this morning. Crack of dawn. I had to get up at 4 o'clock to see to the missus.
I didn't know your wife was sick, Pat.
She's not. Anyhow, I went out to empty the bucket. And what do you think I saw?
For the love of God, Doyle, get to the point.
It was the history man heading out to the village on a bicycle.
On a bicycle?
Hand over me money, or I'll throw you out.
Can I see Pegram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual refreshment.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a good full of stout.
Sounds refreshing to me.
I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home.
I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
Don't change the subject. Are you gonna pay me Pegram's rent or not?
Why would I?
Listen, I'm not really his friend. I've never even met the guy. But I need to find Pegram urgently. I think his life is in danger.
Damn right it is.
Excuse me for butting in, Michael, but I think the young fella's telling the truth.
I'm sorry I bit your head off, sir.
That's okay, I understand. I guess.
Okay. I think there's an achievement for buying a certain amount of beers, so I'm gonna do that. It was only on shelves for a year though. The devs that released it were kind of clueless and didn't promote the game at all. I hate it when that happens. Same happens for films as well, and then, yeah. So I'm guessing it's just a bit of a hidden gem.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No. You're the first today.
Seriously.
That.
I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown costume.
Would he be having a little white dog with a black patch over the eye?
I shouldn't think so.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know
Who was the
anything about
first?
the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people.
I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say.
Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse.
Good for you, Meg. That's the way to deal with journalists.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
I'll have two.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Doyle.
Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Never mind.
I need to get out of this bar, man. Alright,
Thanks.
Let's chug this beer. Let's get another bit.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Nope.
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Go on, chug it. We like to drink with Georgie, because Georgie is our mate.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Oh, I think you should give in to that
Excuse me.
instinct.
Yes, sir?
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Compelled to order another? Welcome to Ireland, Georgia. It do be like that. Alright, let's
Thanks.
chug. Down it, fresher.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order
Go on, do another.
Excuse me.
How many do I need to order? I'm pretty sure it was like
Yes, sir?
3, maybe?
Hey, how about another drink?
Same again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I'll serve anyone with manners and money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
I don't think that's stout.
Thanks.
Oh, got an achievement. There we go. Well, let's drink it anyway. There we go. It does look like lager.
I'd been taught not to judge people by their appearance or their clothes or the length of their hair. Nobody ever said anything about runny noses.
Okay.
Hi there, old-timer.
Ugh.
What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Halitosis?
Tis the COVID.
You. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Okay.
Do you know Pegram the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak.
This is the goat, isn't it?
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the
Do you
day.
even get skunks in this part of the world?
No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh.
Oh!
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Ah.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Oh, I didn't shake the landlord's hand. I need to go back and do
Hey,
that.
would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it. I'll see you later.
Let's quickly, I'll be out of here in a jiff.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
You don't seem like you'd give a shit about the health thingy. Can I go through the hatch?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Okay, I guess I'll have to create some sort of distraction. In the meantime, is there going to be something more to speak about this guy? Because he seems to have some sort of tie to this case. Is there anything new?
Hello.
Yeah.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig.
You don't believe him, do you? Patrick Doyle is a moron and a scoundrel.
Even so, he saw you talking to Pegram.
You can't prove that, mister.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that
later.
showed me. I'm gonna go anywhere this music isn't playing. Oh my god. Ah, peace and quiet. Oh, I wonder if I can use the manhole opener on the... I think I can.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap
Ah. Okay. Well, we'll go somewhere else. Isn't the castle up here? Who's this guy? A farmer, huh?
The farmer's craggy face was set in a mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots.
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, no.
Why wouldn't
What
he?
if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing. Hi, it's me again.
So I see.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
We don't go to England in this game, do we? I don't recall.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
The Templars. Then you end up with Glastonbury? I don't recall Glastonbury. Glastonbury's pretty cool, though.
Where was the site of the Templar Preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Feeling built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls, there's a Templar chapel.
Tell me more.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah? What's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
Sounds like a real page turner.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plane. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no, but I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves.
Page Turner is my drag name.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
Huh, okay.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it! Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Okay.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Okay.
I have to go now.
Right, so...
Get away, you silly noodle! Can't you see the load's unstable?
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
I suppose we have to create some kind of distraction. Do I have anything here? Glastonbury's in Broken Sword, the Sleeping Dragon? Okay. Is that the fourth one? Is it good?
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out. The gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood.
Okay. I met a page turner once, and on a different occasion, a cherry rider. Why can't I see my... There we go. See my inventory. I don't even have any useful items for this. So why can't I climb this then?
Hi, it's me again.
So I see.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong. You'd never do it.
I have. I did it in Paris. Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
No, but I got this from someone who disguised himself as a clown.
Is that a fact? Why did you do that now?
He's a psychotic killer. I think he may be connected with Pegram's disappearance. What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Oh, it's theatrical grease paint.
And that makes it all right, does it? I must remember that next time someone complains about the state of me handkerchief.
I have to go now.
Okay. So we need to move this guy out the way. Oh, I've got to go back into the pub, guys, I think. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. What's the kid got? Is there anything new to say to him? Can we pay him to create a distraction?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Aha!
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it.
He's got a box
How
right
am I
by
gonna
him.
persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
Do you know where I could find Fitzgerald?
He's inside, but you won't get no sense out of him.
How come? Is he drunk?
He's like a frightened rabbit. A real bag of nerves. Why, the fella's scared of his own shadow.
Okay.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover, but don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochman all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Hmm. Don't think there's anything else going on here.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Never forget that the voice of Cortana is provided by Jen Taylor. Thankfully not a breather to Jenny. I hope our peers at school were too dumb to know the word Jenny Taylor. Oh man, that is unfortunate, isn't it? Pigeon, good to see you, man. What on earth are you playing? Is this Kudo's origin story? Kudo doesn't fucking care. Nah, I'm playing Broken Sword. Do you know it? It's a good point and click.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Although it's more of a talk and click. I have no idea what this is. It's an old point and click from '96, as displayed in this iteration. The real irony is, being on the internet, I bet Cortana has seen a lot of genitalia. Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it. How could you forget about Kudo? Alright, I think we could maybe try to use the manhole on this. The manhole sewer key thing.
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
Oh, okay.
The drain was covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water. I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
It's Sylvi, good to see you, man. How you doing?
It was a featureless plastic box firmly attached to the wall of the building. I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Do I have anything that I could use to open it? Can I smack it with this tool?
I tapped the plastic with the lifting key, but it was too strong to shatter.
Okay. Don't really have anything else.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
And the sewer key won't open that. Dude, well, just waiting for this hurricane to roll through. Is that bad? Be safe, my dude. Alright, we need to... Wait to get fucking Poundland Hank Hill to talk. Bobby.
Hello.
Aha.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Can I see it? What's in the box? Could be worse. An old friend of my dad is called Sonia and took her husband's surname, which was Dick. What's your name? Sonia Dick. Are you sure it's not? Nice. Nice. It's supposed to be pretty bad, but they have also said that it's about the last 5 storms to roll through, and we got nothing. Not even a drop. Well, hopefully that streak continues. But yeah, like I said, be safe, man. Be safe.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Where? Where is he leaving to?
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
Oh, come on. Not even a little peek.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
Man from Paris. Jacques Marquet. Pegram told
Jacques
me if I
Marquet.
gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Oh my god. What does he look like?
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet.
I can't remember Jacques Marquet.
Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Ah, shit. Okay, well that didn't quite work. Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh. Did he crash his car?
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been run over.
Get out.
Okay, sounds like my my cue.
Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Let's look at that glass washer. Oh, I can't.
Get out.
It was an electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman. It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
Okay, I can't remember what the what we were doing with this, but I guess it'll make itself known. Let's go outside in the meantime. It is beautifully Irish. The fiddle is getting a little bit grating rather. If it's one thing I know about Paul, he's relentless when he wants to see a package.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down.
Oh, that's
Now tell me
what's
what
that?
happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. Well, the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
Huh.
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Oh, the pixie was mentioned. It was mentioned yesterday. Imagine Polly having that accent. I don't think I could do a good Irish accent, so I'm not even gonna entertain it. He got yoinked by the Lucky Charms mascot.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Yes.
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy caught up in a whirlpool of intrigue.
And you're drunk.
Not so.
Yeah. You've been drinking mucky beer in the boozer.
Only a few glasses. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so
Nah,
fast.
I don't know. I think you'd be chatting shit unless it fell down into the thing. Okay, well, let's have
later,
a
kid.
little gander
Okay,
at this
mister.
switch. What is the switch for?
The plastic cover had been smashed by the pixie's car, revealing a switch. I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Okay.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position. The plastic cover had been smashed.
Okay.
I tried to flip the switch with the lifting key, but it was much too cumbersome for the
I
job.
don't have anything smaller though. Could I use the red nose? No.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move. The drain was covered with a grating.
Where would that box have gone? I can only think that it may have gone down the trap door, but it doesn't look like it would have. I don't think I've got anything else. Maybe something different's happened in here. It didn't seem to affect anything. Let's speak over the phone. See if Nico's got anything to say.
Allô? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
What's it like there?
Kinda sleepy. Comatose, even.
Did you get to talk to Picarin?
I haven't found him yet. I figured I'd call you first. Are you okay?
Oh, sure I am. Don't worry about me, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. He probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Okay. Good talk. I guess we should talk to other people.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Yes, sir?
he's got something there. He's playing with something there.
I don't want any...
I'll just get...
He's got that string. What is he doing with it?
Hello again.
What?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women.
Okay, again.
Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Oh. You furry? Can I have it?
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Okay, is there any way to get this?
I'll see you later.
So I see that he puts it down. I feel like that would be used for like, I don't know, like a hook or something. There's nothing else here.
Hello again.
Can I give him the nose?
What?
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
How old is Red Nose Day? That's
I'll
something
see you
we do
later.
over here. And that's a charity sort of deal. Maybe he gets nervous while you glare at him trying to steal his shit. That could well be it. Oh!
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his
I
piece
just
of
took
wire.
it. I just fucking took it. Savage. Savage. Alright. Let's fucking choke out some people. Alright, like, let's see what we can do with this. Can we use the,
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
Oh, he doesn't want to do that. No. Okay, interesting.
I tugged at the
Nope. Okay. Those are what my ideas were.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
What do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn got a car.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay, mister.
What could I use of a wire right now?
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Does this curiously twisted piece of wire mean anything to you?
Oh dear. Now what would you be wanting with a cruel snare like that?
Well, it's not mine. It belongs to the old guy in the bar.
Ah yes, it would.
Hi, it's me again.
So I...
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? A poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh, no. But he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Oh, I see how it is. You don't care?
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
You never know.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack.
Oh, that would never happen.
Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction. Or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard. It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
Leave that to me. Hit by a Ferrari probably happened when the driver was trying to park. This is an F1 joke. I see. I don't follow F1, but I imagine it's probably a good joke. Never appealed to me.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Yep, that seems like a good place to go.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Okay, let's stop to it then. Oh, it might be a little bit on the short side.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Can I use the sewer key? No, apparently not. Oh, there's a crack.
Maybe not.
Let's pop in there. Aha!
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Can I step on it?
I tugged at the lifting key and found it was held quite securely. The lifting key was rammed tightly into the crack in the wall, forming...
Can I use that to climb over now? I can! Nah, I think it's goat time now. Oh shit. I recall this puzzle being a bit of a brain scratcher.
Oh, man.
It was the fiercest, meanest looking old goat I'd ever laid eyes upon.
Let's go talk to it.
Hey, Billy. The animal fixed on me with an evil glare. Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
He seems nice enough. You mean go at time?
The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Oh. Dead. Did I die? Does he get up? Oh, okay. So we can't go there at all. Alright, no problem. You've always said, hey, Drilly. Hey, Drilly. There goes your spleen. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't go there at all. I feel like I had to like drag something. Can I cause a distraction? I can't do anything to the player right now. Can I snare him? No. Oh, I can't remember what we do here. Have I got everything that I need to do this? CZ, welcome in. Looks like you got further. Yeah, we're in Ireland now. We're no longer in Paris. You do have what you need. I just need to remember how to do it. Aha! Oh, come on. Come on. Isn't this infamously dumb? I think I've seen a discussion about this scene without knowing the game. Yeah, I can't remember if I remember having like a really obscure sort of solution, but I can't remember it. How did I manage to get over there then? I think I've got to like drag this plow somehow, but I can't remember how to get to it. I can't go there. Focus on him and his rope. Ah, wait a minute. Do I have to get him to hit me like in certain locations? So if I get him... No. I need to drag that. If we go there... If I recall, we need to like get the rope sort of like hooked up onto the plow, but I can't remember how to drag the plow any closer.
It was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
Oh, I've got to be fast. Got to be quick. Ah, okay. Nope. Wait, what am I attempting to do? So it takes a little while to back up, but I spend too much time. I don't remember like having as. I feel like I'd watched a video fairly soon before, but I do not remember now. Sausage, good to see you. How you doing? Sphere just wants to see me get butted. Low daddy misfit. I can't get up quick enough. He's in no rush. He's in no goddamn rush. Let's quickly see what the hint system says. Oh, let's read it. George recognized an exhibit at the Kroon Museum as an artifact from the Knights Templar manuscript, a tripod that came from a recent excavation at a village called Lochman. Excited to learn more, George traveled to Ireland to investigate further. An archaeologist called Professor Pegram had run the excavation at the nearby castle ruins. George decided to ask the locals for information. A boy, Maguire, saw Pegram's assistant Sean Fitzgerald get hit by a sports car driven by a leprechaun. I thought you said pixie. The costume killer was here and looking for the package that Fitzgerald had been holding. I'm assuming he got it. Something dropped from the package when Fitzgerald was knocked over? That's not going to help me right now. It likely fell through the trap door outside the pub. Do I need to do that now? Is that more pressing than goat? Oh, is that the gems there? Okay. Is to click on the crypt, get hit, then just mash the button onto the plow. Okay. I feel like I already tried that though. Well, let's try it. Nope. Oh, he fucking runs. Okay.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
The myth, the legend is the achievement that I got.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
I only run in one specific. It does at no point does it signpost that that's something that can be done.
The goat was tangled up with the old plow.
You have any idea how much running costs in this style of animation at the time? Surely it would be cheaper because it would take less frames to, you know, travel the I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. What's this, a statue?
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Okay, let's look at the holes.
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly. The 5 fingers on the back of the statue had left their impressions in the fine sand. There was a pattern of 5 holes arranged on the wall. They'd been drilled there deliberately. I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Okay. What's in the sack?
The sack contained a fine white powder.
Fine white powder, eh? What is it?
As I dipped
Just
my
put it in my
fingers into
pocket.
the soft white powder, I realized what it was.
Cocaine.
Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Okay.
The bench had probably been used by Pegram and his archaeological team. The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
George loves a small sack. Pass it on. Okay, well, let's try to create an imprint of the, we probably need, like, water or something.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
Okay, do I knock the statue over? Give the powder to Maguire. Kuno is born.
It was a statue which had fallen from its place on the wall. 5 fingers of stone project. I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement. I smoothed. The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkling of plaster.
Okay. Yeah, we probably need something else for this then. What else do I have? I've got more plaster. Plaster.
The holes were already full of plaster.
Okay, I guess we don't need to do that then. Can I? Oh, maybe, can I put them in there? No. Don't know why I would have done that anyway. Can we do it on the statue? No. Okay, that's fair. Let's look at this panel.
I tried in vain to move the panel. Behind the altar was a carved panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants.
Okay, nothing we can do right now. Can we go back to the bar then? Nothing else going on here. Alright, well, we can come back if we need to. Alright, let's go back to the pub. You not moving? Or did I want to use the wire to pick it out? Didn't really think about that. Let's go into the pub, see if that other guy's there. He's not. Oh yeah, he is. Yep, the investigation's gone well.
Hello. Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
We've already met.
I can't get comfortable. I want to stretch my legs out, but this desk area is very cramped.
I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
It's the worst news I heard all day.
It's topped the bad news all right for this week and the next.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop.
There's no beer.
Ah.
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential.
If it's an IPA, then no, you're not an
That's why
IPA
I slipped in
person.
here.
For a pint.
Do you know anything about this piece of wire?
It looks like a handmade snare.
Do you recognize this white powder?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
I gotta go. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Oh, can I take the
I don't want
glass?
anything.
I'll just get...
Somehow, I'd managed. I felt strange.
There's nothing new to talk about with these guys. Maybe there is a way that we can get the plaster of Paris out. You haven't got anything new to say for yourself, have you? Maguire?
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want to know?
No.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No?
Would you like some?
What do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars.
Oh, I already asked you, didn't I?
See you later.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do then? Is this solid now?
I smoothed the plaster level.
No. What am I'm missing something here. What am I missing here? Can I knock this over?
It was a statue which had fallen from its place on the wall. 5 fingers of stone projected from the back of the carving.
Why can't I pick it up? You got anything else on the bench?
I reached into the sack, but it was empty. The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
Have you ever made plaster up before, Paul? Not really. I assume I need some sort of liquid.
The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkling of plaster. The only object on the table...
Pee on it, that'll work. That would work. If there was an option to do such a thing. Okay. Well... Oh no, they're out of beer, so I can't... Oh, have I got to steal someone's beer? Is this what would... Are we making plaster of Paris with some fucking beer? It's the most Irish thing I've ever heard. Actually, it would be more Irish if it was Guinness. Let's try them. Oh, can I steal his drink? How hard can it be to get some water?
Hello again.
What?
No, I can't take that.
What do you make of this white powder?
Ah! Hair fever!
Can I have your drink?
I'll see you later.
I don't think I can. Bar towel. There's a bar towel I can have.
The man's arm lay across the towel. As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Okay, so I got a towel. I'm not sure why I need it though. Let's have a look.
It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopolian stout builds body.
How many things are you gonna swipe? I'm gonna swipe as many things as it takes. No. Can I whip the plug? Be something I can, unless I can use the bar towel with the plaster for some reason.
Get out.
No, it doesn't like that. Can I talk to O'Brien?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Aha.
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire is always spinning wild yards. I don't know where he gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
That boy has
Oh,
a
he said
head full of
pixie.
fluffy toys.
What do you make of this white powder?
Could it be bicarbonate of soda?
Bicarb under it?
What do you make of this piece of wire?
It looks ordinary enough to me.
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels. Are you planning on stealing it?
Just borrowing
Nah.
it, you must know. Goodbye for now.
What about this guy then? Doyle. Doyle.
Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
What do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns? Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella. All in green.
Was it Warwick Davis?
Tell me more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a ring of daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are, proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
Go on.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. But there's riches and riches.
She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Okay, good talk.
Bye for now.
Can I use this towel on something? No. Nope.
I considered tying the towel to the grating, but it seemed pointless.
Does it? Can I? Ah, oh.
Maybe not. That is not a good idea.
Don't think I've got any combinations here that I can do. Kid's not got anything to say for himself, is he?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Nothing.
See you later.
Okay.
What do we actually need to do with this switch? Like, what does the switch power up?
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position. The plastic cover had been smashed by the Pixie's car, revealing a switch.
Okay. There's nothing we need to do with the menu. I don't want to waste my time going back to the crypt if there's nothing, if there's still something there. How's about a pint and a little think? It's not a bad shout. I could ask for a pint, couldn't I? Why didn't I do that?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Give me another beer, dude. Give everyone another beer. Let's party, guys.
I think you've had enough, don't you?
Hey, listen. Is it supposed to taste the way it does?
Gopherine stout is brewed from the finest chemicals in the world. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
It's not my dear, is it?
It just broke. Oh, what can I do?
Does this...
I knew it. The minute you walked through the door, I knew you spelled trouble.
Now, just a minute.
It might be what you're used to in New York, but we don't use that stuff here.
Hey, it's plaster. I found it in the castle. Does this piece of...
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own business, but don't drag me into it.
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Thanks.
I got an achievement. Get to know all the locals on holiday. Okay.
Get?
I could try to fix...
Oh, no.
Will Ron trade the towel for a beer? That's not a bad shout. Just see if there's any new developments here.
Hello? Kula. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, thanks for calling, George.
Good talk,
Any
good
signs
talk.
of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. He probably never even heard of Lochmar. Hello again.
What?
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Could you use this?
I could.
No. Well, he doesn't seem to want the help.
I'll see you later. Hello again.
What?
Could you use the...
I could, but it would...
What is it that I need to do here, then? Is anybody willing to trade?
Hey! Hello there again, mister.
No.
Oh,
Barrow!
nothing really.
How you doing, Barrow? It's good to see you, man. What's good? I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I'm a little bit tired. It's getting a little bit late, but otherwise I'm pretty good.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
I've been getting tired quite early recently. I don't know what that's about. I need that glass washer fixed. I need that plug interacted with. Give me some sweet interaction. But yeah, I love Broken Sword as well.
Get out. I could try to fix your glass.
I haven't played this in a few years though. Is that a goddamn double whammy?
Swing, baby.
Is that a double whammy? Oh my god. Psycho and Nomadic War, welcome in.
Fantastic.
And, oh, am I gonna say this right? Maruku? I hope I said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Psycho and Nomad. How we doing, guys?
Fantastic.
Thank you very much for the follow, Nomad. Thank you. You're playing Baldur's Gate 3. That game is co-op, isn't it? Did you have a good time? I know very little about Baldur's Gate 3. I said it correctly, yes. Well, welcome to Ireland, peeps. We're playing Broken Sword. It's a classic point-and-click adventure from 1996. This is just a remaster of it. This is what it used to look like. Still looks pretty sick. Is that me? Mackenzie, hello. Doing good. We're doing a first playthrough for me, but Nomadic has played it before, and it's been great, so you're enjoying it. I'm still on the fence about whether it's going to be my type of game, but if you're having a good time, then that's great. We need to distract this landlord somehow. Brian? Rude. Been dragging him around BG3. You carrying him. I wonder what else I can do with this towel then. I had to get away from the fiddle music. I'm doing a Necromancer build, and Nomadic is doing an Oathbreaker Paladin build. And you broke your oath immediately. What did you do? That foot is very Monty Python, yes. It had to be done. It felt right. It felt right.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard.
Okay, so... I don't actually know what this switch does. This is like the entire electrics. Life of Polly. BG3 is so fun, but it takes up so much space. How big is that game? It's getting 160 gigabyte update for oh my god, so that you can have mod support. Jesus Christ. That's so big. That's so big. Oh my god. Do you have any idea how long it would take me to download that with my shitty internet? 70 gigs is bad enough. I don't think that I want to be back here. I think there's some... I'm trying to make a mold with the plaster of Paris, but I think I need some sort of liquid, but that's proving a bit of a ball ache to get. In a pub, I should be able to get some sort of liquid.
I tugged at the lifting key and found
143 gigs on Steam, man. That's still a lot. Yeah, what's for will give us a... It's mad that you got a game that is that rich and big and what have you, and people still want to add shit to it. Alright, let's quickly try to combine the Tau of this, see if that's gonna help. It probably isn't. Oh, he's getting it out.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Oh. Okay, so we need to like soak the towel in something. Oh no, we're not gonna give it to the guy who has COVID. We're gonna just like... Are we just gonna like fill it with snot and rinse it? I don't know. The goat isn't pleased because I played him. I played him. The goat got goated by the goat. That's what happened there. What you gotta do is be quick, you great snail. I'm not a... Oh, is that what I gotta do? So wait, how do I get more fluid into this towel then?
Hello again.
Give me your nasal fluids. Come on, man.
What?
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
So does he actually use it there? There's no animation of him using it. Who else wants my bloody towel?
Hey.
No.
Hello, Derek. Do you reckon... No, what?
Oh, I've got to sneeze. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, okay. Oh, who wants my...
Hey. Hello there again, mister. What do you think of this towel?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth if ever I did see one.
What do you think of this towel?
It surely come from linen cupboards of the Vatican itself.
I found it on the bar under your elbow.
I thought it looked familiar.
I've got an idea. There's running water in the drains down here. Can I dip it in that? I might have to make a few trips, but that's all I got right now.
The drain was covered with a grating.
Okay. Guess that has me stumped.
I considered tying the towel to the grating.
But it seemed pointless.
That is not a good idea.
So if you sneeze, we do get a free dab. You most certainly do. It's an involuntary movement at this point. Have you showed everything to the barman? Everything that seems appropriate. What have I got then? Sometimes you gotta do things multiple times, so
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I borrow this towel?
You can keep...
Does this...
I'm not interested.
Does this piece of wire...
No.
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
look at that.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Ha, here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic car.
I'm an electric wizard.
I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
He won't let me touch his beer pump. Man of my charm and...
When you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Okay. Alright, let's have a quick gander at the dishwasher.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Oh, so it's a mental problem.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
Doesn't he know you're a streamer?
It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
Maybe we should turn that off before we fuck with it. Oh, no.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Okay, yeah, well... Can I use the pump?
I was about to reach for a...
So what can I use? Can I use some wiring with the glass washer? Is that what it is? Time for us to fail our electrical safety checks. No, it's not that. Are we using it with the plugs, perhaps? I don't think I clicked on that. Look at that!
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house.
Half pint?
Could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay. I'm off for the evening. It's getting sleepy. Not playing chat. Smell you later, Arwen. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good evening and have a good Thursday. We'll see you in the next one.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
Just make sure when you're feeling around it is a flashlight and not a flashlight. What's that? Is that where I came from? There's a lever. Keeps this flashlight in the flashlight.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Those dangerous blue flashlights. Lethal. Alright, what's that? Oh, didn't mean to do that. I didn't do the thing that I set out to do. Go back in there, George. I can't see dick in here. I can't see fucking jack. If I open that, that might release more light, but I need to power it.
My hand closed on a long metal rod. I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place.
Hmm. Hmm. Would you even like to see Dick in there? In the cellar? Yeah. Why not? Can't see fucking shit out of this thing. You see it inflames this toy. Isn't it literally like this month or in the next couple of weeks that they kick off? They didn't come anywhere near me this time round. I saw them, was it last year or the year before? So I'm glad I've seen them a couple of times now, but no, I'm not seeing them this time, unfortunately. Which sucks because their newest album was sick. There's nothing here. Unless there's something else that I can interact with. You know, you just unlocked it, then locked it, right? I did. Oh, so maybe I can just lift it now.
I pushed the lever and heard...
Okay, well let's do that then. Can I just lift it? Is it literally just a case of lifting? It fucking is!
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor. Way too far to jump.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? Who's this guy? Is this the fucking...
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay, where the hell did you come from then? Cool, there's a Glasgow show, but I never got tickets this time. Got Pantera in 2025, and I'm trying to get my hands on a Slipknot ticket, but I imagine Slipknot goes mad quick. I feel like Pantera would be pretty sick to see live. They've got some bangers. Didn't even know they were still touring. I think they must have recently started again, I guess. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, it's like night and day.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
That trap door is not that big.
Gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Okay.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah, the flashlight,
listen,
I found
McGuire,
it.
I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
if you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Chips?
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Do they call them chips in Ireland? What's in the sacks?
I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
Huh. Okay. They do call it chips in Ireland. Oh, okay. After the Abbott brothers died, they got Zach Wilde from Black Label Society and Charlie Bennett from Anthrax and Sod to complete the lineup, and they sounded good. Nice. Yeah, it would definitely be cool to see them. Cleaning materials.
It was a bunch of cleaning materials.
Can I have some?
I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use. It was a calendar with a faded photograph of a prize-winning carp.
Okay, nothing George is interested in. What about the faucet? What are you doing with that?
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Oh, I could dampen my bar towel.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water. I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
So now I've just got like a wet towel in my trousers. What the fuck? Are we not actually gonna fix the pumps? Fair enough. Fair enough. Am I not gonna give him some a bag of chips? I guess we're gonna do my thing. I guess we're gonna go and do George's thing. Fuck everyone else. Fuck this pub. Alright. Smell you later, shitlords. I'm gonna go and make a mold. Could we have opened the gate from the other side rather than climbing up this precarious pile of hay? That goat is gonna die there. Can we intervene? No. I want my damp towel. Here we go. Squeeze it, George. Oh yeah. Squeeze it real good.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Is it ready? Oh, it's ready.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
And now, we put it into the thingy-mabob here. Look at that.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
It is a weird solution. Oh my god, there's a passage. I wonder what's inside. I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow what is inside the passage. Alright, hope you guys had a good time. Broken sword. But yeah.
Woo.
Woo. Woo. Thank you so much, Barrow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. But yeah, seriously, thank you very much. 10 months. Damn. Damn, that's almost a year. I didn't even realize we had a Twitch baby together. That's mad. But yeah, hope you all had a good time. Pigeon, Chaos, Poopy, Sphere, Biro, CZ, Mackenzie, anyone lurking? Anyone watching the VOD? Anyone watching the YouTube? Thank you very much for your company, and we'll see you in the next one. We'll be continuing this tomorrow, but there will not be a stream on Friday. So, yeah. Have a good evening. We'll see you in the next one. Doodle pip.